Help keep Mitchell a safe place to live, shop, and visit by reporting tips to Crime Stoppers.
You don't have to identify yourself, and a minimum reward of $250 is paid on all Crime of the Weeks solved by tips to Crime Stoppers.
There are lots of ways to report a crime. You can download the free P3 Tips app. Go to p3tips.com or by calling Crime Stoppers at 996-1700.
Let's all help keep Mitchell safe by reporting crime and helping investigators arrest those involved.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell sports.
It's time for Mitchell Kernel football live from Joe Quennell Field here on Mitchell Telecom 90 Sports. I'm Lyle Johnson, joined by Tyler Yankton as the Mitchell Kernels get set to take on the number 2 rank in 11AA, the Yankton Bucks. Mitchell coming in with a record of 1-7 on the year. Yankton coming in with a record of 6-2 on the year. Their 2 losses have come to Harrisburg and to Sturgis. Mitchell coming in with a record of 1-7 on the year. This will be their final game of the season. They will not qualify for the 11AA playoffs. They'll be on the outside looking in. Yankton right now sitting in the 2 spot in the standings, trailing Huron, who's number 1. Here is 3. T area is 4. Watertown is 5. Spearfish is 6. Sturgis is 7. And Brookings is 8. But still a lot of close records, and a lot of the seed points are still very close, starting from, especially from 4 down to 8. So there's still chances for teams to move around in there to see where they end up sitting when it comes to the final standings, to see if they get a home game. Right now in 11AA, there are 2 games already in progress. Here is leading Douglas 28-0 in the second quarter, and Sioux Falls, Washington is leading number 5 T area 20-7. So with that game, that's going to push T area. We'll see if that pushes them out of the 4 spot, and if Watertown picks up a win tonight, maybe Watertown or even possibly Spearfish jump up and get a home field game in the playoffs. Other games in 11AA tonight, besides ours between Mitchell and Yankton, Aberdeen Central is hosting Watertown. Huron is at Brookings, and Spearfish in their rival matchup is taking on Sturgis. As the Kernels get set to take the field, we're getting set for the starting lineups. Mitchell, again this year, we talked about it last week, Tyler. There's been 2 things that have plagued the Kernels this year. First is goal to go when they get in the red zone, just not able to get the ball into the end zone. And secondly, somehow, some way, something happened in the last 2 minutes of the first half that allows the game to kind of get spread open a little bit.
Yeah, it almost kind of takes the Kernels out of their game. They're a ball control team, and they always have something. Yeah, it's been a plethora of things before halftime.
Yeah, a block punt last week against Huron. It was 14-3, but that block punt went in and made it 21-3 at the half, and just totally decimated the Kernel emotionally, it seemed like.
Yeah, deflated the whole thing. The team was playing well. They were holding their own against the number 1 team in the class.
Number 94.
Yeah. Then also getting down by 3 scores hurts them with their ball control offense, and just not able to dig out of that hole. They did put a valiant effort in. They had a nice drive in the third quarter, but just not enough, and then more mistakes after that. So
we'll take a look at the starting lineups here quick. First up for the Yankton Bucks, we'll give you their defensive starters. On the defensive line at 1 end, number 9, Talon Kenny. He's a 6'2", 230-pound senior. Very senior-laden as the Yankton Bucks. Only 3 juniors that start on the offense and 3 juniors start on the defense. Number 64 is the nose tackle, Drace Gaskins. He's 6'4", 285. He's a senior. The other defensive tackle, number 94, William Guzman Agoski. 6 foot, 255-pound senior. And the other defensive end, number 11, Edley Amaro, 6'4", 235-pound senior. They go 2 linebackers and a rover, along with their 4 defensive backs. Their
5'11",
linebackers.
175
Number
pounds
5,
senior. Number
Maiden
1, Carter
He's a
Boomsma.
6 foot, 215-pound junior.
At
And number 3,
quarterback,
Easton Feaser.
6 foot,
215-pound
junior. Number 15,
Their
Miles
rover, number
Broxton.
21, Gavin Johnson, a 6 foot,
Number
185-pound
3
senior.
safety,
At
6 foot
safety,
4,
number 16, Tegan
185-pound
LaCroix,
senior.
5'10",
Number
160-pound
14,
junior.
Cale
And the other safety,
Hazelhorst.
number 14, Kale Hazelhorst, 6'4",
Their strong safety,
185-pound
5'10",
senior.
160
And their
pound
cornerbacks,
junior.
number 1,
Number
Carter
16,
Boomsma, 5'11",
Tegan
175-pound
LaCroix.
senior. And number 15, Miles Brodsky,
And that rover,
6 foot,
6 foot, 185
165-pound
pound senior. Number 21,
Their
Gavin
defense,
Johnson.
they're a little light with essentially running
Head
the
coach of the
the 4
Yankton
defensive
Bucks
backs in the hybrid
is Brady
position.
Moose.
If the Kernel offensive line is able to get a few creases up on that big defensive line and our physical style running backs, there
Now
could
we
be a chance
introduce
for some big
your
plays tonight
cheerleaders
in the run game.
For the Mitchell Kernels.
For the Mitchell Kernels on the offense.
Adrena
Start with the
Adams.
offensive line.
Amelia Brewer.
At left tackle, number 79, Owen
Hayden
Shelsky is a
Christensen.
6'6", 265-pound sophomore.
Emery Fergan.
At left guard, number 66,
Katie
Aiden
Holmes.
Wood, 5'10", 240-pound senior.
Ella Johnson.
At center, 61, Owen Camp.
Cassidy Knipling.
Captain, 5'8", 240-pound
Cox.
junior. At
Avery
right
London.
guard, number 67, Briar Stock,
Patty Moon.
6 foot, 260-pound junior.
Parker
And at
Knapp.
right tackle, number 50, Mason Fawcett, is a 6'1",
Maria
230-pound senior.
Reinhardt.
The offensive line, to me, has been
Brindley
the
Sullivan.
best part of the Colonels'
Peyton
offense
Sullivan.
this year. They're still
Maya
young.
Vogel.
They'll return 3
And Satia
starting
Wright.
offensive line next year,
Cheer coach.
including Owen Chelsea,
Alicia
who,
Lockhart.
in my opinion, has been a very, very good left tackle for the Colonels this year.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And yeah, like you said, they've worked.
We will begin
They've
our
had a whole scheme
introductions
change here, and
with
they've done a
Dakota
great job
Sunset.
adapting to the
Shell,
power run football
Scout
game they
Team
want to
Player
do.
of the Week.
And yeah, there's not many
He's a
negative
5'10",
plays. And
165
sometimes
pound
it looks a
junior,
little
number
tough
56.
running the double
Nathan
wing with not a lot
Gilmore.
going on, but it is always positive yards. They seem to stay in front of the sticks, and
Your
that's
offensive
just a tribute to
starters.
the offensive line.
Starting at center.
The
5'8",
specialist
240 pound
for
junior, number 61.
Colonels
Owen
at wide
Kaufman.
receiver, number 5, Kyson
At
Griffin,
left
probably
guard,
150-pound
5'10",
junior.
240
At
pound
tight
senior,
end, number 7,
66.
Colton Smith,
Aiden
6'5",
Wood.
205-pound senior.
At
The
right
three
guard.
running backs, number 42,
6
Logan
foot,
Bessler,
260
6'3",
pound junior, number
200-pound senior.
67, Briar
Number 11,
Stack.
Luke LeBrun, 6'4", 210-pound senior.
At
Number
left tackle.
32, Caden Allen, 6 foot,
265 pound sophomore,
190-pound
number
senior.
79.
And at
Owen
quarterback, it'll
Shelsky.
be the sophomore, Brady Hazing, number
At
18,
right tackle,
5'10",
6'1", 230 pound senior, number
quarterback.
50, Mason
Kid, the
Austin.
sophomore quarterback for the Colonels,
Playing wide
Brady
receiver
Hazing.
is a 5'8", 150
So
pound
again,
junior.
a lot of juniors
Wearing
and
number
sophomores
5,
on the defensive
Tyson
side.
Ehrman.
Definitely see
Your
some
tight end,
signs of
6'5",
potential here
205
from
pound
the
senior, number
Colonels.
7, Colton Smith.
Even though one win this year so
At
far,
running back,
maybe pulled off an upset here
6'3",
tonight.
200 pound senior,
But
number
they can
42, Logan
Finish the
Bessler.
year off right here against Yankton.
At
Pull
running
off the
back,
upset.
6'4",
That's just going to give this
210
team a
pound
lot of
senior, wearing
confidence
number
going into
11,
the offseason.
Luke
Yeah,
LeBrun.
yeah, just like you said, it's a very good
Running
foundational
back,
year for the
6
program
foot,
itself.
190 pounds.
Obviously, we're honoring seniors
32,
today, and the
Allen.
senior-laden backfield has had a good season rushing the ball. Our rushing yardage is very good for the season, over 1,200 yards already for the year, averaging 157 yards a game. So they have had a good senior year there. But yeah, just like you said, this defense is young, the offensive line is young, and there's a lot to grow on through this year, even though the record doesn't show it as such.
The defensive line has been very good this year, I think. And you're looking at 2 juniors and a sophomore that's starting on the defensive line there, too.
These officials
So,
are
I mean,
licensed by the South Dakota High
you
School
got
Activities
to really be happy
Association
with the way
and
the
have been
Colonels are
assigned this
shaping up
contest
here
by the South Dakota High
this
School
year and for
Activities
the next couple of
Association.
years especially.
Yeah, yep.
At this time,
We'll go
we
ahead
ask
and we'll
that you
take a
please stand for our
timeout.
national
We'll come
anthem
back and
performed
we'll have
by the Mitchell High
the
School marching band
opening coin toss and the opening kickoff after this. You're watching
Face the
Mitchell
flag.
football on Mitchell
Remove your hat or
90
cap and
Sports.
stand at attention with your right hand.
It's good to know your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is always there. For generations, we've powered the growth of our community. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever to provide affordable energy you can depend on and keep you connected to what matters most, now and for generations to come.
Central Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information. Celebrate the most precious moments in your life with the region's most trusted independent jewelry store, the Diamond Store in downtown Mitchell. The Diamond Store is locally owned. We offer free cleaning and repairs with 2 full-time jewelers with 50 years of collective experience. We personally select our inventory with our customers in mind, so we can offer the finest selection of jewelry that meets or exceeds your expectations. The Diamond Store, the gem of downtown Mitchell. Proud to support all area athletes.
Welcome to Channel 90.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do.
Central Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Thousands replacing your old phone system. Isn't it about time to upgrade to Mitchell Telecom hosted phone? It's the new alternative to traditional phone systems. Step 1, call us. Step 2, we upgrade your handsets. Step 3, we say sayonara to your old phone equipment and install a state-of-the-art fiber phone box. Step 4, we manage your entire phone network remotely. All of this for a low monthly cost. Mitchell Telecom hosted phone. Faster, better, way easier.
Welcome back here as we get set for this matchup between the number 2 ranked Yankton Bucks and the Mitchell Kernels. Getting set for the coin toss at midfield. Our officials tonight, Scott Mack is your referee. With him, Chad Velasco, Ryan Hageman, Aaron Entringer, and Jerry Beards are your officials here tonight. The captains for the Kernels, Luke LeBrun, Caden Allen, Logan Bessler, and Kendon Skinner. Skinner, the senior, is out again tonight. Planning on being back for the basketball season.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jackson Hartman is also out tonight. He may get one snap. But if he gets in there, he's just going to be handing it off. Might get one snap in tonight, just to get him a snap here on senior night. The Kernels have won the toss. They are going to defer. So Yankton will have the ball first. And Mitchell will be going from right to left on your TV screen, west to east for the Kernels here to start off this game.
Yeah, seeing the Bucks come out here on offense, pretty balanced attack. Mostly led by, I would say probably their passing game is probably what they're led by. Owen Edsness is averaging 92 yards receiving a game, so that's a little out of the norm for Yankton. Usually they're more of a downhill rushing team. But yeah, between him and Tate Bestie with completing 60% of his passes, high efficiency passing attack for the Bucks that the Kernels secondary will have to contend with this evening.
One thing the Kernels are going to miss next year, Hunter McGee's been a pretty good kicker for them. Yeah. He does a good job on the kickoffs. He's 4 of 4 from field goals this year, including one within. He's got a 30-yard field goal, and so yeah, he's done a good job kicking the football. He was hurt for a little while earlier this year, but has come back from that injury and has done a good job. He's going to be kicking it off here, back deep for the Bucks, Eidsness and Tegan LaCroix. As we get set here for the final game of this regular season, final game of the season completely for the Kernels, as the Kernels do a little squib kick. Is going to be picked up at the 35 and brought down, big hit by a couple of the Kernels, and it was picked up by number 28 of the Bucks, Malik Elmostapia. Yes. One of the Kernels that got in there, make the tackle, Luke Van Hack.
Yep, and I think Ethan Haig was there as well, also with a nice hit. Good tackle, good physical start to the game.
Quarterback for the Yankton Bucks, number 10, Tate Bestie. He's a 5'11", 175-pound senior. Running backs, Jace Zalacek. And he's going to get the ball first, get hit at the line, and he's going to get stopped after just a couple yard gain. Coming up, making the tackle is Ethan Plant.
On the carry for 2
and
yards.
Shelsky was there to help out.
Tackle made by number 67.
Nice job by Shelsky right there, and as well as Briar Stock just really stuffing that up. And Yankton to the line quick, trying to get a little bit of fast pace here to get the Kernels defense offset.
That's deep back to throw. He's got a man. He throws it over the head of his intended receiver, Heitzness, and it's going to set up 3rd and 8 here on the first drive of the game. Had him open. Had a chance to get that ball to him, just threw it a little too high.
Yeah, nice little concept by the Bucks, running double out routes there. One at 5 yards and one at 10 yards. Yeah, just a little bit overthrown for Bestie right there, and a nice opportunity for the Kernels to get off the field here, get a 3 and out.
Bestie back to throw again. Throws it, and he's going to throw into the Kernel bench. Not really under pressure again. Threw it over the head of his intended receiver, Hasselhorst. That's going to set out 4th down, and the Kernel get a 3 and out on the opening possession.
Nice, great job by the Kernel defense, stopping that first down run, getting up behind the chains, and then one overthrow for sure. And the receiver, Hazelhorst, was a little bit open on the sideline here, but would have been a tough pitch and catch. And nice job by the Kernels to get this ball back and use some of their ball control offense to try to take the early momentum in this game.
Kick bounces at the 23. It's going to be fielded and down at the 16.
Nice play by Winstrom there to field that ball while he was going down to a knee to save a field position. That ball could have easily bounced 7 more yards and got the Kernels inside the 5-yard line to start this first possession.
Another sophomore that could see a lot of time next year.
Yeah, he's a skilled runner with the football and stuff like that. When he does get an opportunity, he does a good job. But yeah, with the senior-laden backfield, just not a lot of carries to go around for him back there this year.
Kernels under center, double wing formation. Hazing hands it off. Allen with it. He's got a big hole. He's got the first down, and he's still on his feet trying to break some tackles. He's across the 40, out to the 42. Big gain on first down by Caden Allen. Big run by the senior.
Huge
play. 22-yard gain.
Yeah, nice play design there by the Kernels. They pulled the right guard, or the left tackle, Shelsky around the corner. And I believe Wood also was pulled on that play. They pulled the guard tackle over there. And yeah, just nice patient run by Allen to get a huge gainer there for the nice 26-yard gain for the Kernels to get this started.
Hazing back to throw. He's under pressure. He throws a screen. Caught by Bessler. Bessler gets across the 45. Going to be a pretty good gain on first down, a 5-yard gain on the play. Actually, they end up marking him at the 46, gain of 4 on the play.
Grace Gaskins.
Yeah, set up a nice little screen play there. Hazing did a great job holding on to that as long as he could. Was a little tall for Bessler, but he did a nice job hauling it in. Turned upfield, and yeah, as always, Logan Bessler runs hard and falls forward.
Still searching.
Hazing, hand off to Bessler. Bessler's caught in the backfield. Big play by Drace Gaskins at 285-pound senior.
On the carry.
He's going to force a 3 yards on the play. Sets up 3rd and 9.
Number 64.
Yeah, that was just nice job by number 64, where he was able to come right there, come from his defensive tackle position, just got his nose through the B gap there and nowhere for Bessler to go. Kernels now with a 3rd and long.
Hazing, shotgun formation with LeBrun to his left. Inside pitch up to LeBrun. LeBrun's got some room. He's got the first down and then some. All the way into Yankton territory. He stepped out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A really good play there. A lot of room on the left side for LeBrun. He's got the first down. Miles to move the football again.
Yeah, quick counter action there for LeBrun. They pulled the right guard around the way to lead the way, and a huge pickup gain for the Kernels. Huge for a 3rd down conversion, 3rd and long. Pick that up unconventionally on the ground.
Bessler with the handoff, goes straight up the gut. Going to gain a few yards on the play. Going to give him a gain of 4. Down to the 37-yard line of Yankton.
Kernels, that's always doing a great job picking up first downs, controlling the clock, controlling the tempo of the game. So far, if you'd have talked to the coaches this morning, this is the start they would have wanted.
Okay. Weird.
Shotgun formation again for the Kernels.
Yeah.
This time Hazing's going to keep it himself, and he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
Coming up and making the hit was Maiden McQuad.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play.
McQuaid.
Yeah.
On the tackle.
Madden McQuaid.
3rd down.
So it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, the
Kernels.
Kernels tried to get Hazing a call there. It wasn't really sure. I didn't quite see for sure if it was a quarterback lead play or a quarterback draw, but it just kind of, something seemed off on the timing there.
It was pretty much a lead because he took off right away. There was no draw about it.
Don't turn my stuff.
Yeah, just a nice effort there by the Bucks linebacking core there to get that sorted out. And then,
it's
3rd and 6 for the Kernels.
Got to believe it's still 2-down territory as Yankton's bringing them. They've got 8 guys in the box. Hazing going to roll to his right. He's going to throw it. Has to throw it away into the dirt. Good job by Brady to recognize he had nowhere to throw the ball. He was under pressure. It's going to set up 4th and 6.
Pressure flag by number 85.
At that time again, that was the chance. Yeah, just try to run the ball, get some, and then set up a shorter 4th down because you knew it was going to be 4-down territory here when you're on Yankton's side of the field. You're not going to punt it from here.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, that's trying to do too much on 3rd down there. They'd be much better served by having a 4th and 3 or a 4th and 2 right here.
But Yankton was ready for a run too, because again, they have 8 guys in the box. Hazing throws it, and it goes through the hands and falls incomplete. Luke LeBrun had the ball thrown right to him. Would have been very close to the 1st down, but with it falling incomplete, it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it would have been a tough catch inside of that all that traffic for LeBrun, but very nice throw by Hazing right there to lead LeBrun to the ground to not expose him to a big hit. But yeah, just bounces off his hands, comes up a little bit short, and
is it in the chest?
Ball turnover on downs here, and Yankton's going to start pretty much the exact same spot they did last time.
Wasn't head.
From their own 37. Here comes the handoff. Salacek gets a good gain here this time on 1st down. He's going to gain 6 yards out to the 43.
Ball was carried by Salacek. Gain of 6.
Yeah, that was just a well-blocked play there by the left guard.
Yankton plays hurry up.
Yeah, they sure do. Jake Walter over there with a nice block to spring him free.
Back to throw. Throws it out. He's got the man. Breaking at 1 tackle. Now gets pushed out of bounds. Getting by Kyson Herman was the receiver.
Besty's pass is complete. Number 17.
Abel Bryan.
12 yards.
Down to the Kernel 45-yard line.
Kernel's 45.
Yeah, that was just a kind of a little hitch route there for the Bucks, and O'Brien just makes a guy miss. A huge gain for that 17-yard gain.
There's a handoff. Goes to Amaro, and he's going to gain 5 yards on the play, down to the 40.
Ball is carried by Edley Amaro. Gain of 5.
Yeah, now Yankton with their hurry-up offense. Once they pick up that 1st down, it gets tough for the defense to get substitutions and get set.
Handoff. Going to be stopped about a yard short of the 1st down with Salacek.
On the carry. Gain of 4. Rocky Clark.
That was a
tackle.
Clark with the tackle.
3rd down and short.
Nice job by the Kernels to force a 3rd down here, thinking Yankton might huddle up a little bit more, but nope, they stay right out there.
Handoff again to Salacek. He's got the 1st down. He's going to gain about 3.
For 1st down for gain of 4.
Yeah.
Prior stack. Again on the tackle.
Yeah, Yankton playing at a really, really fast pace here, just trying to get as many snaps as they can, create as many possessions as possible.
Bestie back to throw. This time the ball gets swatted down by Colton Smith from the right side of the defensive line.
That's
2nd and 10.
By number 7, Colton Smith.
Again, tried to get it out to the receiver on the left side. That was intended for Eidsness.
Yeah, and a great job there by the Kernels to slow slows everything down. That incomplete pass kind of breaks things up here a little bit. Now a 2nd and long. Get another negative play here.
Bestie hands it off Solacek. Solacek pushes his way forward. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down. That's going to set up 3rd and 1.
Owen Shelsky on the tackle.
Shelsky gets the tackle for the Kernels.
3rd down and a yard.
Yankton's been really committed to the rush on this play. You know, just the 2.
3rd and a long 1 here. Got to believe it's Solacek time again. This time they're going to run an option play, and they're going to keep it himself as Bestie. He's going to get the first down to the 19-yard line. So Bucks are in the Kernel red zone.
Bestie on the keeper. Gain of 6.
Yeah, just kind of yard gain on the play.
Just kind of slow developing
First down
sprint
box
option there.
Mitchell.
Was no dive option there, but yeah, just nice job by Bestie being a patient runner and found a little seam there and picked up the first down.
Bestie back to throw again. It's going to be thrown a little bit too out in front.
Bestie's pass attempt for Eidsness is incomplete.
This was the intended receiver.
Tyson Herman on the coverage.
Going to be 2nd and 10 again.
Very good job by LeBrun and Herman out there. Just really nothing to do there. They sat down in a nice little kind of stacked zone over there and really muddled the pictures up. There was nothing for Bestie to really see over there. I think that was mostly a throwaway by him.
Bestie rolls to the right, looking to throw. Is caught and dropped after a short gain of about 4 yards by Carter Boomsma.
Bestie's pass is complete.
Very
Carter
good,
Boomsma,
very good pass defense there by the Kernels. And yeah, setting up a
Samari
3rd medium here.
3rd down.
Just like you said, you'd have to think this is 4-down territory again for Yankton. So a huge opportunity for the Mitchell pass rush to change this game.
Bestie back to throw on 3rd and 6. He's got a lot of room on the left side. He's going to take off and run himself. Bestie tries to get her out the corner. He's got the first down. He's going to get tackled about at the 6 or 5-yard line. So it's going to set up 1st and goal for the Bucks.
Tripped up by number 5,
That was a very good job by Bestie. Yeah, Owen Shelsky flushed him out from this side here, but yeah,
6-yard line.
the routes were kind of running all to the other side of the field, so it was just a lone runoff route on that side, and the Kernels in man-to-man defense, nobody with their eyes on the quarterback.
Handoff Solacek, breaks the tackle, cuts up the middle. He's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown Bucks. A very fast-moving drive for the Yankton. They go 63 yards for the score.
Huge, nice patient run there by Solacek. Very patient runner, and put his head down, was able to split a few defenders there to fall into the end zone. And yeah, the
left-footed kicker coming up here for Yankton. I don't believe that is Liam. It's not Villanueva. As the extra point is up, and it is good.
They got a couple
30.
Yeah, take your pick.
Kevin Ortiz Alonso.
Kevin Ortiz Alonso would be the kicker. And it was a Solacek touchdown run of 6 yards. And Yankton with an early 7-0 lead here with 3:55 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back for the kickoff after this. You're watching Mitchell football on Mitchell Telecom 90 Sports.
Why spend thousands replacing your old phone system? Isn't it about time to upgrade to Mitchell Telecom hosted phone? It's the new alternative to traditional phone systems. Step 1, call us. Step 2, we upgrade your handsets. Step 3, we say sayonara to your old phone equipment and install a state-of-the-art fiber phone box. Step 4, we manage your entire phone network remotely. All of this for a low monthly cost. Mitchell Telecom hosted phone. Faster, better, way easier.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell Sports.
Yankton with a 7-0 lead here over the Kernels. Solid drive there for Yankton. I believe it was the 9th play. 63-yard drive. Took 3 minutes and 21 seconds off the clock. Extra point was good. Solacek with a 6-yard run, and it's 7-0 Bucks. Gabe Schmidt back to receive the kickoff here for the Kernels. He gets it at the 7. Gets it across the 15. Runs into the back of his own guy, gets it across the 20 to the 22, and that'll be where the Kernels will start their second possession. After moving the ball fairly well on their first drive, just not able to convert on fourth down in Yankton territory.
Yeah, the Kernels able to get 3 first downs on that first drive, get the ball into Yankton territory. And yeah, very similar drive as always. Just Kernels get behind the sticks and fall behind. It gets tough for them to throw the ball here on obvious passing downs and situations.
Hazing under center. Pitches it back, and it's going to be dropped, but Allen falls on it. He tried to pitch it back to Allen. Allen just let it go through his hands. Might have been a little bit behind him, but definitely was catchable.
Covered by Caden Allen.
So Allen
5.
Recovers it at the 17-yard line. So a loss of 6 on first down. Definitely not where you wanted.
Yeah.
What you wanted there. Actually, loss of 5, they call it.
Yeah, just like you said, a little bit behind him, but easily able to be handled. And yeah, just terrible way to start the first down here. Ball back, go 5-yard loss. Kernels looking here to spread it out a little bit with a 2-by-1 formation.
Hazing back to throw. Got it rolls to his right. He's under pressure and throws it incomplete. Not sure where the ball was going to because the closest guy was one of the offensive linemen.
Passes incomplete.
I think Ethan Plamp was about 4 or 5 yards behind that possibly. But yeah, just mostly a throwaway by Hazing there.
So far, Yankton putting a lot of pressure on Hazing when they've gone for these pass plays.
Yeah, their defense.
We haven't seen that a whole lot from the offensive line of Mitchell.
No, defensive ends are kind of, for the Bucks, they're lining up kind of wide. Amaro and Kenny, they're some fast guys. Amaro even stands up. Yeah, just really trying to stay on the edges.
And off, and going to be short gain of about 3 by Luke LeBrun.
Carry, gain of 5. Tackle made by Madden McQuaid.
Madden McQuaid with the tackle. That's going to bring up 4th down. Ethan Plamp is going to come out and punt. Where Eidson is back to return the punt for the Kernels.
This is almost almost a successful drive for the Kernels. Going backwards, then 6 yards on that first play. Just ending this drive with a kick is going to be important.
Plamp, that ball might have been tipped. A very short punt lands at the Kernels 30, and it's going to be down at the Kernel 28-yard line. So just a 6-yard punt.
That was a lot of pressure there by the Bucks. Plamp had to rush that punt a little bit. Yeah, just us golfers, hit that wedge a little fat, didn't get the distance out of it he wanted. But yeah, very unfortunate for the Kernels here to have a bad special teams play there to set Yankton up again deep into the Kernel territory.
Solacek gets the handoff, crosses the 25 down to the 22. Gain of 7 on first down.
Yeah, that was just a straight power play off the left side.
Solacek for gain of 6
by the Bucks. They're getting
tackle, 2nd and 4.
Double team over there on Rocky Clark and able just to get him moved and get all 3 of those guys moved back into the linebacker. And Solacek just being an instinctive runner and making a cut after that.
Besti rolls to his left, throws it, caught, and pushed out of bounds by LeBrun. But it'll be a first down. Caught by
Besti's pass is complete to Kennedy. Kenny.
Talon Kenny, number 9.
Gain of 9.
1st and 10 from the 14-yard line.
Nice job there. Just a very basic little out route from Kenny.
Solacek gets the handoff. Great job coming in, getting the tackle. Briar Stock.
Solacek for no gain. Christensen in on the tackle.
Baylor Christensen, another sophomore, coming in, getting the tackle. No gain on the play. Solacek with the handoff. This time he breaks through the line. Gets about 5 yards before he's tackled again. I believe that was Christensen again with the tackle.
Whitstrom.
That was a nice
Third
job by
and 5.
Lindstrom and them. Jake Walter, the left guard, pulled around there, did a nice job sealing, double teaming Shelsky, but the linebacker's doing a great job to clean that up for that short gain.
Slotchek gets a bit, and he pushes his bullies his way. Flag comes flying in, and it's going to be, I think they're going to call it a first down. They gave him the first down mark.
Slotchek on the carry.
We'll see if
Christensen in on the tackle.
The flag comes in where it looks like it's
definitely it looks like a holding call of some nature, call thrown in by the umpire back there.
Yankton is saying it's on Mitchell.
The result of the play is a first down. During the run, face mask. Half the distance to the goal.
A face mask called on the Kernels, so half the distance. So it'll be first and goal from the 3-yard line for Yankton. Yankton comes out of big formation here. Good old student body.
Yeah.
Hand up and taking it in for the score is their quarterback, Tate Vesti.
Keegan LaCroix.
Keegan LaCroix, number 16, with the carry. And it's now 13-0. A 3-yard touchdown run by LaCroix.
Yeah, just kind of a wildcat formation there. It was pretty much the power eye out of shotgun is what it comes down to. And yeah, nice job by LaCroix, just being patient, running on all that blocking set up.
Extra point is up, and that one is good as well. So with 29 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, it's Yankton 14, Mitchell nothing. We'll be back. You're watching Mitchell Kernel Football, Mitchell Telecom 90 Sports.
You're committed to building relationships, to exceeding expectations, to serving your community. Choose a financial partner that shares your vision and your values. For 130 years, we've stood by South Dakotans. We've been there, we'll be there. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West, member FDIC.
Think your Wi-Fi's fast? Think again! You can upgrade to our blazing Wi-Fi 6 router. No more buffering, no more waiting, just pure, absolute speed. How much speed? Mitchell Telecom Wi-Fi 6 turns up the heat by tripling your speed up to 750 megabits per second. And more speed means more gadgets, more streaming, and more gaming. Level up with our latest Wi-Fi 6 router and squeeze out every ounce of speed. Mitchell Telecom is going triple speed. Race over to MitchellTelecom.com today and upgrade your home to Wi-Fi 6.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell Sports.
Yankton getting set to kick off here, leading 14-0 over the Mitchell Kernels. The kick going to be fielded deep at the 3-yard line by the Kernels. They get it not even to the 20. It's good coverage by the Yankton Bucks. Caden Allen with the return gets it to the 19-yard line. That'll be where the Kernels start here with 22 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was trying to watch to see the Kernels get something set up there. And yeah, the discipline of that kick coverage team at Yankton. No matter what blocker they were taking on, they stayed in their lanes and just absolutely buttoned up the whole field. There was absolutely nowhere to return that football to.
That last drive, 5 plays, 28 yards for Yankton. Tegan LaCroix with the 3-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good. It's 14-0. Yankton with the lead. Hazing hands it off. It's going to go to Allen. Allen. Going to gain of about 3 yards. And I'm guessing that'll be the last play of the first quarter. They give them 2 yards on the gain out to the 21.
Second down.
And it is the last play of the first quarter. As the Yankton Bucks, number 2 in 11 AA, leading the Kernels 14-0. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Mitchell Kernel Football on Mitchell Telecom 90 Sports.
You're committed to building relationships, to exceeding expectations, to serving your community. Choose a financial partner that shares your vision and your values. For 130 years, we've stood by South Dakotans. We've been there, we'll be there. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West, member FDIC.
Think your Wi-Fi's fast? Think again! You can upgrade to our blazing Wi-Fi 6 router. No more buffering, no more waiting, just pure, absolute speed. How much speed? Mitchell Telecom Wi-Fi 6 turns up the heat by tripling your speed up to 750 megabits per second. And more speed means more gadgets, more streaming, and more gaming. Level up with our latest Wi-Fi 6 router and squeeze out every ounce of speed. Mitchell Telecom is going triple speed. Race over to MitchellTelecom.com today and upgrade your home to Wi-Fi 6.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell sports.
Mitchell will have the ball 2nd and 8 from their own 21-yard line here to start the second quarter.
Yeah, the Kernels there with essentially a turnover, a couple turnovers here with that bad punt, giving a short field for Yankton. Kernels got themselves in a 2-touchdown hole here, hoping to dig out here with a nice drive. Yeah, they need to recreate some of that misdirection and power running they had in that first series.
Handoff comes to LeBrun, and he's going to get dropped in the backfield again. This time, I think it's going to be McQuad again. Coming in, getting the tackle for loss, a loss of 3 on the play, so it sets up 3rd and 11. Yankton is selling out on the run. They have 8 guys that's in the box. They just have their corners on 2 receivers that are wide, and otherwise everybody else is right there peeing on the run. They're daring Mitchell to try to throw.
Yeah, McQuaid there, he never had any intention of covering anybody. The minute that play, the quarterback turned his shoulders, he just shot in from the backside and made that play from the back.
Hazing looking to throw, and it's going to be picked off. And a lot of room to run. He's inside the 20, the 10, the 5. He's going into the end zone for the touchdown. It is Cale Hazelhorst with the pick 6, and it's 20-0. Yankton with the lead. Hazelhorst, the safety, he was just back there reading it just like a center fielder. The pass was intended to the slot receiver, and just coming over and just goes right in there. Goes right in and scores.
Yeah, 31-yard pick, 31-yard interception return for a touchdown right there. Just huge play for the Bucks, and just like you said, they tried to hit the seam route up there. I think it was to Plamp, just coming from the tight end position, slot receiver. Well, you don't see that every day. False start on the kicker.
Yeah, that was a little odd. That was a little odd.
Good confidence by him though to still get that through the uprights.
Yeah. He just wanted to challenge himself by making it a 25-yard extra point attempt.
Yep. Practice for the playoff run. Add a little pressure. But yeah, the Kernels just tried to hit their slot receiver on that seam route. Yeah. Hazelhorst, great job defending that, reading the eyes of the quarterback.
So the extra point still coming up here for the Bucks. Extra point is up, and I believe that one's no good. Oh, it is good. Yeah, it looked like I thought it went to the wide right, but it is an interception return for a touchdown by Hazelhorst, and it's 21-0. Yankton with the lead. We'll be back here watching the Kernels on 90 Sports.
It's good to know your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is always there. For generations, we've powered the growth of our community. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever to provide affordable energy you can depend on and keep you connected to what matters most, now and for generations to come.
Central Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell sports.
Back here at Coquitlam, Yankton with a big 21-0 lead here with 11:05 remaining in the second quarter. Yankton just with a pick 6 by Cale Hazelhorst.
Bucks defense here is really, just like you brought up before, how they're putting so many people in the box and selling out to stop the run. They're just daring the young quarterback Hazing to put the ball in the air. Yeah, he tries to go right over the middle of the field in the traffic, and yeah, there's the senior Layton team disguising the coverage there, able to make the play on the ball.
Kickoff's going to be fielded at the 12. And again, great coverage by Yankton. If Mitchell's only going to get out to the 21. And that'll be where the Kernels will start on this possession here with 11:03 or 10:59 remaining in the first half.
Right, kickoff.
Yeah, huge possession for the Kernels. Just able to try to get something. First thing they got to focus on here is just getting that first down. Just get a little confidence. The game feels like it's spiraling out of control on them. Just get in charge of something. Get the first down, and try to keep this fast-paced offense off the field, and then just keep ball control in that after that.
Hazing with the option play keeps it himself. He's going to gain a couple yards on the play, gain of 2.
Hazing on the keeper for gain of 2.
He faked the handoff to Bessler and decided to keep it himself.
Talon Kenny on the tackle.
To the 23-yard line, sets up second and 8.
Yeah, the one thing the Kernels got to remember here, they don't have a 21-yard play, no matter how hard they practice it, or a 21-point play. So the main thing they can do is just keep getting first downs and chewing up the field and make the plays when they come to them.
Pitch back to Allen. Allen cuts to the right, gets brought down by number 33 of Yankton,
Allen,
Chase
5 yards.
Gain of 5 on the play, so it sets up 3rd and manageable here, 3rd and 4.
Chase Black.
Or 3rd and long, 3.
3rd down about 3.
Yeah, they just pulled Aiden Wood, the left guard, over to that right side to run up and pick up that inside linebacker. The Bucks have been doing a good job scraping from the backside on the linebacker to knock those plays. They bring Wood over there to cut that linebacker off at the point of attack. And a nice job by Allen to bounce that play a little bit further off tackle for the nice gain.
Hazing's going to take it himself, basically a quarterback sneak, and he's getting a good push. He's going to have the first down.
Great job by the interior, the up front there for the Kernels.
That line, they just out-muscled the Bucks there on that play. Gain of 4 on the play. Sets up first down and 10. That was pretty impressive.
It was, yeah. Fantastic job there. Right up the middle of that Kernel offensive line. Wood, Kaufman, and Stock just kind of lined up narrow splits with a little wedge play, and they just pushed it forward. Nice job by them 3. And yeah, the nose tackle for the Bucks is 285-pound senior Drace Gaskins. Not an easy man to move.
Allen gets the pitch, and he's going to gain a couple of yards out to the 35. Mark it at the 36. Gave him 3 yards on the play for Allen. So 2nd and 7.
Allen for gain of 3.
Yeah, kind of the same play they did before with the left guard as the lead blocker through that right hole. Wing back, the wings just heading straight up field, picking up those outside ends. And yeah, just power lead play by the Kernels, and yeah, the offensive line just moving the whole line of scrimmage there.
This time it's going to be reversed. LeBrun gets it. He's going to be stopped short of the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose 2 yards on the play. He gets tackled at the 34, so it's going to set up 3rd and long this time for the Kernels.
Yeah, the side-to-side stuff of the double wing isn't really working so well with the Bucks selling out so much to stop the run, not respecting Hazing throwing the ball at all. Anything lateral just gives more time for the Bucks to get upfield and pursue the running backs.
Shotgun formation. Smith split out left. Hazing looking to run, pitches it out to Bessler. Bessler, he's going to get maybe to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, no gain on the play, so it's going to be 4th and 9 here for the Kernels.
I like that call there with so much focus going right up the field, trying to catch him on a sprint option right there. But just a nice job. I missed the player's number who was on the tackle, but just a nice job out there playing the edge, playing that option route inside out, forcing the pitch, and then getting out there and making first contact on Bessler, so he's not able to turn the corner.
Lamp a much better punt this time. Eidsness with the fair catch at the 34-yard line, and that'll be where Yankton will start here.
Pump is down by number 0, Owen Eidsness.
7:03 remaining in the first half.
Yard punt is down at the Yankton 34.
And yeah, with this Yankton back on the field here with their offense, focusing mostly on a heavy rushing attack tonight. It seems like once they get that first down and get that momentum going, you gotta sell out to get a negative play, get them going backwards. Otherwise, they just keep 3 and 4 yarding you to death in that hurry-up offense.
Solacek gets a handoff. He's got a lot of room to run. But a good job coming up and making the tackle. Nolan Woodstrom and
Solacek for the carry of 7 yards.
Number 20.
Samari Wright.
Samari Wright
on tackle. Second down.
with the tackle as well. But a gain of 7 on first down. They were going to have a false start on Yankton, I believe. Looked like the right guard moved.
Snap infraction.
A snap infraction by the center. So that sets up 2nd and 8 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, they put the halfback in there, Amaro in motion, and then the left guard jump. But yeah, I didn't see the center infraction, but there was a whole lot of movement over there on that right side.
Yankton looking to throw. Got it thrown deep, but it's going to be incomplete. Nearly picked off. Very dangerous pass coming over with the coverage was Tyson Herman. Eidsness was the intended receiver. Herman definitely had a chance to pick that ball off. Yeah, and it's going to set up 3rd and 8 here for the Bucks.
Yeah, I think if that would have been a catchable ball, I think Herman had a great opportunity to make a play on that. And yeah, get a huge play for the Kernels. 6 minutes going in here into halftime.
They fake the pass to the receiver in the flat. Now throwing it way over the head of his intended receiver, Boomsma. And it's going to set up 4th down for the Kernels.
4th down.
Force it 3 and out here for Yankton.
Yeah, nice job by Shelsky to get the pressure on him there. And then I think he conveniently went and asked the referee to help him get his shoulder pads back inside of his jersey to point out that he may have been held on that play.
Whitstrom and Allen back to receive the punt from Villanueva. And a good low punt, and Kernels let it bounce. It's going to bounce inside the 25 down to the 21-yard line. So Mitchell, for the 2nd straight possession, will start at their own 21-yard line here with 6:07 remaining in the first half. See if Mitchell can get something going on the offense here with 6 minutes left.
Yeah, nice opportunity here for the Kernels to kind of, hopefully if they're able to play their ball control here, get down the field, score a touchdown here going into half, kind of exercise some of those demons they've had going into halftime throughout this whole season. 6 minutes to here. There's no need to rush, no need to panic, put the ball in the air, just run your normal stuff, and got 3 timeouts.
Hazing hands the ball off to Bessler. Bessler gets across the 25 out to the 26. Ball came loose, but the ground caused the fumble. Gain of 5 on the play for Bessler.
On the tackle.
Yeah, the Kernels back to success, just running straight at the teeth of this Yankton defense. They're having a lot of luck there with just them 2 linebackers in that Rover. He's kind of playing more of a secondary end to the outside of these defensive ends just to make sure the Kernels don't get on the edge to avoid the big play.
Yeah, basically he's a 5th defensive lineman almost the way they've been playing. Actually, they got
now they walk both inside linebackers up there.
Now they pull back a little bit, but they're still going to be coming here. Pitch to Allen, and he's got nowhere to go. He's going to lose about 4 yards on the play. They just collapsed the left side of the offensive line.
Loss of 3. Number
Yeah,
85.
Yeah, the offensive line, both of the defensive tackles were almost released by the Kernel offensive line. So not sure what happened there. It almost seemed like a miscommunication.
Please report to the field.
Both the interior of that offensive line, just released those tackles and got upfield. They aggressively went after the linebackers. So not sure if there was a miscommunication on blocking assignments or what, but it led to a very poor outcome.
3rd and 8, Hazing back to throw. This time he's going to throw it up to Colton Smith. Smith makes the catch across midfield. Again, using his size, they're going to mark him right at midfield.
Yes, great 25-yard catch there by Colton Smith, and huge completion. And just his tall frame out there, just able to pluck that ball out of the air before the defender is able to even turn around really to make a play on it. And a huge first down for the Kernels.
Down under 420. Hazing in shotgun formation. Hand off to Bessler. Bessler goes right up the middle. Going to gain about 2. Before being pushed backwards.
Bessler for 2 yards.
Sets up 2nd and 8.
Tackle. 2nd and 8.
This is a nice job by the Kernels here, picking up that first down. Huge play for there. And now just able to salt this half away a little bit. Hopefully come away from points. They have McGee, long field goal kicker here. 30 more yards they can pick up. They can go into halftime with some points on the board.
Hazing under center, I formation behind him. Fake the handoff, looking to throw is Hazing, now looking to run. And he's going to break some tackles. He's out across the 45, or right about to the 45 before he's brought down by Tegan LaCroix. So a gain of 3 on the play. Ooh, they spotted back there.
That is a terrible spot.
Did they say his knee went down?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. They spot him at the 47.
Yeah, he was contacted just at the 45 and pushed back to the 47. It ends up being only a gain of 2, but
so sets up 3rd and 7 here for the Kernels. Again, you don't have to get all 7 here on this down. You can still go for it on 4th down. You're in Yankton territory. But shotgun formation for Hazing. And this time the snap goes through his hands, and he's going to have to fall on it back at the Mitchell 40. Now it's punting time for the Kernels. Snap goes through his hands.
Lost 7 on the play. Ball back to the Kernel 40.
That was a good snap. I think he took his eyes off the ball.
Yep, he was either he was trying to read the defense or spot the end if he was going to give kind of maybe a read option look there or something. He got his eyes on the end or trying to figure out what coverage they're in. And coach over there trying to encourage him.
Plant with the punt. Eisenus is going to with the fair catch at the 28-yard line. So Mitchell got 1 first down, but it only goes 6 plays. 32-yard punt. Yankton will have the ball with under 2 minutes to play in the first half. It's 1:45 remaining. They start at their own 28-yard line.
Kernel defense here. You'd like to see the defensive line pin their ears back. You'd think it'd be mostly passing situations here for the Bucks.
Solacek gets the handoff, gets to the outside, gets chased down from behind. Good tackle there by the Kernels. I think that was
Solacek on the carry.
Christensen again.
Gain of 5. Mason Kemp on the tackle. 2nd down.
There is I think it was 40. Yeah, it was 40, not 10. Bestie back to throw. He's throwing deep. And I think that's going to be offensive pass interference.
I think so, yeah. It looked like, number 17.
Should be offensive pass interference.
O'Brien definitely instigated the contact and tried to go through Herman.
He was pushing Herman. And Herman's thinking, I think they're going to call it on Mitchell, but there is no way That was definitely O'Brien was just pushing Herman the entire time.
Herman had inside position, and the ball was thrown inside. O'Brien tried to run through him, and the deepest back judge is the guy who threw the flag. But now the side judge over here, I think he's trying to explain his case that the contact was instigated by O'Brien. With this conference, I'm thinking they might pick this up.
They might pick it up, or they could call offensive more than anything.
Yes.
We'll see what the call is. Oh, they do call it on her. I do not agree with that call at all.
Number 5.
That one I do not agree with.
Yeah, that's
that one definitely. Yeah, that one I don't agree with. So Yankton will have the ball at their own 48 after the penalty. 1st and 10. Bestie swings it out, nearly picked off. Goes over the head of LeBrun and falls incomplete as he was trying to get it to Boomsma. So 2nd and 10. Bestie not the most accurate tonight. So
no, I was just going to comment on that. Yeah, he is only 3 of 10 for 30 yards here completing the ball, and coming into with a season completion percentage of 60%. It's a nice job by the Kernels.
You don't huddle that long
pass defense and making the throwing window small for Bestie.
Bestie this time he gets to the receiver on a quick slant, and he's got a lot of room. Boomsma down inside the 25 of Mitchell. Big gain there.
Pass is complete to Carter Boomsma.
Going to be a 27-yard gain on the play.
Sorry, right.
Slant.
Ball is at the Colonel 25.
Just a nice run and catch there.
Yankton calls a timeout with 1:01 remaining in the first half. They're at the Mitchell 25-yard line. We'll take a quick one as well. We'll be back. You're watching the Kernels on 90 Sports.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do.
Central Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell Sports.
Yankton 1st and 10 from the Mitchell 25, looking to extend their 21-0 lead here before the end of the half. Can the Kernels stop a team from scoring within the last 2 minutes of the first half?
Yeah, it's been a tough go here. Yeah, they got the ball back with 6 minutes there and chewed up a fair amount of that clock, getting the Bucks back the ball with 4 minutes. But yeah.
Bestie looking to throw again. Throws it over the middle. He's got a man, but one of the receivers fell. Looked like he got his feet tangled up. Yeah. The ball was intended to O'Brien. And Eidsness.
Yeah, they were both kind of over there. O'Brien was kind of running across her to the corner, and Eidsness was just running a little flash or seam or a flare route up the sideline.
They're ready to go. That's kind of the story of the season. 2 receivers on each side.
Bestie looking to throw again. This time he's throwing it to the outside. He's got his man into the end zone. Touchdown, Cale Hazelhorst. His 2nd touchdown. 1 defense and 1 offense. And with 47 seconds remaining in the first half, it's now 27-0. Yankton with the lead.
Yeah, he just came from that right slot position there and just kind of ran a flag route there. Just a nice crisp route. Put it at a nice 45-degree angle there. He got about 10 yards upfield, put the foot in the ground, and nice clean cut and a nice throw leading him off into the corner by Bestie.
Extra point is up and good. And with 47 seconds left, it's 28-0. Yankton with the lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Mitchell Kernel football on Mitchell Telecom 90 Sports.
Help keep Mitchell a safe place to live, shop, and visit by reporting tips to Crime Stoppers.
You don't have to identify yourself, and a minimum reward of $250 is paid on all crime of the weeks solved by tips to Crime Stoppers.
There are lots of ways to report a crime. You can download the free P3 Tips app. Go to p3tips.com or by calling Crime Stoppers at 996-1700.
Let's all help keep Mitchell safe by reporting crime and helping investigators arrest those involved.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do.
Central Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell sports.
Yankton with a 5-play, 72-yard drive. It took just 58 seconds.
Yeah, very efficient drive there. That one big penalty by the Kernels, giving them up great field position. Then they're able to get a couple throws into the end zone, and Bestie completed that. The last one to Hazelhorst for the huge 25-yard touchdown.
Squib kick going to go through the hands of Christensen, and he falls on it at the Kernel 20. So Mitchell will start from their own 20-yard line with 43 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, and if you're the Kernels here, I think if it was me, it's the last game of the year. I'd just pull out all your plays. I'd spread the field. I'd throw one jump ball to Smith out on the corner over here. They got him split out wide there like the veer and shoot for Baylor just to try to get a little isolation out there.
They do have one of their safeties on that side. Handoff goes up the middle. Going to gain of about 4 up to the 24-yard line. The way Mitchell's season's been going, I am fine with them just running the ball up the middle, taking the time off the clock and getting out of here without giving up another score.
Yeah, that is probably the prudent thing to do.
Because there's been so much bad luck for Mitchell in the last 2 minutes. They already gave up 1 touchdown. I think you just let the clock go here. You're down to 8 seconds. Handoff inside to LeBrun. LeBrun's got some room to run. He gets it across the 35 to the 36, but that's going to be the end of the first half.
On the carry.
As the Mitchell Kernels trailing the number 2 team in 11AA, Yankton Bucks, 28-0. As Yankton started off on a 3-and-out, Mitchell drove the ball into Yankton territory, but a turnover on downs, and then from that point on, it's been all Yankton. Yep. Yankton leads 28-0 here at the half. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back for the Stadolska Chiropractic halftime show. After this, you're watching Mitchell Kernel football on Mitchell Telecom 90 Sports.
Think your Wi-Fi's fast? Think again! You can upgrade to our blazing Wi-Fi 6 router. No more buffering, no more waiting, just pure, absolute speed. How much speed? Mitchell Telecom Wi-Fi 6 turns up the heat by tripling your speed up to 750 megabits per second. And more speed means more gadgets, more streaming, and more gaming. Level up with our latest Wi-Fi 6 router and squeeze out every ounce of speed. Mitchell Telecom is going triple speed. Race over to MitchellTelecom.com today and upgrade your home to Wi-Fi 6.
Let's face it, your life is wireless. More devices and gadgets means you need more speed. Mitchell Telecom is fast, ridiculously fast. Harness that speed with home Wi-Fi from Mitchell Telecom. Stop rebooting your Wi-Fi router every week. With home Wi-Fi, you get the most reliable 5G connection to your home's devices, fully backed by our Wi-Fi experts. We set it up, we help manage, you play, watch, talk, surf, explore. Mitchell Telecom Home Wi-Fi. Faster, better, easier.
Help keep Mitchell a safe place to live, shop, and visit by reporting tips to Crime Stoppers.
You don't have to identify yourself, and a minimum reward of $250 is paid on all crime of the weeks solved by tips to Crime Stoppers.
There are lots of ways to report a crime. You can download the free P3 Tips app. Go to p3tips.com or by calling Crime Stoppers at 996-1700.
Let's all help keep Mitchell safe by reporting crime and helping investigators arrest those involved.
If you've checked your financial statements lately, you're wondering if you're making the right choices. Since no one can totally predict where the markets are headed, Dice Financial can create a long-term, sensible investment plan that'll fit your individual needs and comfort level. Whether it's a college savings plan or planning for retirement, call the winning team at Dice Financial Services.
Securities and advisory services through Osaic Wealth Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Contact Dice Financial at 996-7171 or visit dicefinancial.com.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Central Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do.
Central Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell sports.
Right.
So,
Son of Heidi,
football sports seniors being recognized here at the half. No marching band here on the last
and
game of the
girls
year.
tennis. Harper Lindauer.
And over on the year.
Joe Lindauer.
But for our football game here tonight,
Sophia Huber,
Yankton with a 28-0 lead over the Mitchell Kernels.
Megan Nassau, daughter of
Yankton
Michelle
got the ball
and Bruce
first.
Nassau.
Mitchell forced the 3 and out and a punt on the
Jordan
opening drive.
Wilson, daughter of Diane,
Mitchell got the ball.
and Randy Wilson.
Had 6 plays, gained some good yardage, and got down into Yankton
Thank you,
territory all the way
parents, for all
down
you do for
to
Mitchell
the
athletics, and thank you, seniors, for everything you have
37-yard
contributed
line.
to our program.
Turnover on downs on 4th
Congratulations
and
on a great
7.
career, and good luck as you finish your
And
senior
from that
year.
point on, it's been Yankton. Their next drive, it went 8 plays, went 63 yards in just 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Salacek with a 6-yard touchdown run, and the extra point by, that's where the kicker was, Ortiz Alonso. There you go. And it was 7-0 at that point with 3:55 remaining in the first quarter. Mitchell then went 3 and out, and a bad punt by Ethan Lamb, only a 6-yard punt. Yankton got the ball at their own 28-yard line, at the Mitchell 28-yard line, and took 5 plays where Tegan LaCroix did a 3-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good, and it was 14-0 with 29 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Mitchell got the ball in their next drive, and then on 3rd down and long, Grady Hazing threw an interception. It was caught by Cale Hazelhorst of Yankton. He returned at 31 yards for the touchdown. The extra point was good. And just inside the second quarter, it was 21-0. Yankton with the lead. Mitchell again forced a punt. Then they forced a 3 and out by Yankton. Mitchell got the ball back again. It ended up being another punt.
Two first down drive there. They chewed the clock down about 2 minutes, and then had to punt the ball back to Yankton after the missed snap by Hazing.
And then it only took 58 seconds for Yankton to go 72 yards, and it was a 25-yard touchdown pass by Tate Bestie to Cale Hazelhorst. Extra point was good, and the score at the half is 28-0. Yankton with the lead, showing why, looking at Yankton, this is the best team that we've seen here at Joe Quinnell this year. I mean, I think they look better than what Huron did. And a lot of that could be their up-tempo offense. And Mitchell, this is their last game of the season. They know it. And Yankton, they're working on hopefully maybe staying in at least in that second position for the playoffs and having a home game all the way through the semifinals. So that's definitely what they're looking for.
Upset on the other side of the bracket, they won't have to leave Yankton except for to go to Vermilion. So hopefully for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely this is the most complete team we've seen. They've done a lot of variants here. Even we commented how Bestie was having a little bit of trouble. You know, his completion percentage was down a little bit, but then he corrected that here towards the end here with the last couple completions on that drive. But yeah, they just do a nice job. That up-tempo, once they get that first down, it's kind of off to the races. They have such varied offense, especially with their running attack. With Solacek, yeah, he's such a good downhill runner, don't take any negative plays. And then Bestie with his quick passing game on their quick slants. It's just that up-tempo pace. It's just tough for the defense to catch their breath and stop the first downs from coming.
Well, Mitchell trailing 28-0 here at the half. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and we'll run through the first half stats with Tyler. After this, you're watching Mitchell Current Football, Mitchell Telecom 90 Sports.
Tailgating before the big game? Planning an unforgettable wedding or graduation? Or is it time for your annual office event? At Rentals for You, Mitchell's family-owned rental shop will have you ready for any occasion. Our fill and chill tables keep the party cool, and our extensive stock of tables and chairs gives everyone a place to gather. Tablecloths, coolers, and enclosed trailer. You can quickly and easily rent them all on our convenient website, rentalsforusd.com. Contact Rentals for You for your next
Why
event.
spend thousands replacing your old phone system? Isn't it about time to upgrade to Mitchell Telecom hosted phone? It's the new alternative to traditional phone systems. Step 1, call us. Step 2, we upgrade your handsets. Step 3, we say sayonara to your old phone equipment and install a state-of-the-art fiber phone box. Step 4, we manage your entire phone network remotely. All of this for a low monthly cost. Mitchell Telecom hosted phone. Faster, better, way easier.
Know of an athlete that struggled with injuries or maybe want to stay healthy and fit during your season? Studelska Chiropractic and Acupuncture can help, whether you're an athlete or its biggest cheerleader. We use safe, effective techniques to restore the body's motion in the spine and extremities using a combination of chiropractic care and acupuncture. Don't let tendonitis, soft tissue injuries, and subluxation stand in your way of your personal best. Call us today at Studelska Chiropractic and Acupuncture, 996-0191.
Celebrate the most precious moments in your life with the region's most trusted independent jewelry store, the Diamond Store in downtown Mitchell. The Diamond Store is locally owned. We offer free cleaning and repairs with 2 full-time jewelers with 50 years of collective experience. We personally select our inventory with our customers in mind, so we can offer the finest selection of jewelry that meets or exceeds your expectations. The Diamond Store, the gem of downtown Mitchell, proud to support all area athletes.
You're committed to building relationships, to exceeding expectations, to serving your community. Choose a financial partner that shares your vision and your values. For 130 years, we've stood by South Dakotans. We've been there, we'll be there. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West, member FDIC.
It's good to know your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is always there. For generations, we've powered the growth of our community. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever to provide affordable energy you can depend on and keep you connected to what matters most, now and for generations to come.
Central Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell Sports.
We're back here at Joe Quintal Field as Yankton with a 28-0 lead over Mitchell. Here at the half, we'll take a look at the first half stats with Tyler.
Yeah, the Kernels, kind of a little bit of a slow offensive start here. Ended up with 4 first downs, mostly led by the rushing attack here. Allen's the leading rusher with 6 carries for 28 yards. Then Bessler also with 6 carries for 18 yards. LeBrun with that large run at the end of the last play of half here with that 11-yard carry that gets him back up in above positive territory for rushing for 4 carries for 11 yards. And Hazing also with 4 carries for 8 yards.
Remember, Allen, the first play of the game, a 26-yard carry. He had Smith only 28 yards after another 5-6 carries after that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been tough sledding because Yankton's been keying on the run throughout the entire first half.
Yeah, absolutely. And Hazing, he's going to be 3 of 7 with obviously the long interception return for a touchdown. So he's 3 of 7 for 45 yards with Smith with the long 27-yard completion. And that drive right before halftime. LeBrun has a 14-yard completion and Bessler with a little 4-yard completion there. And that is that's all of the Kernel stats there, along with 4 first downs. And the other thing to note is the Kernels have 3 penalties so far. The pass interference, offsides, I believe it was, and then an offsides, and then a face mask down at the goal line to set up the first touchdown for Lasik. And then, now switching over to the Yankton Bucks. So far, they have 8 first downs in the first half, and they have mostly been led by Salacek. He's got 12 carries for 59 yards. So the Kernels doing a good job of keeping him limited to nothing. Not any real big runs, just a long run of 9. Bestie's got 2 carries for 16 yards. And then LaCroix, obviously, with the 3-yard touchdown plunge, his only carry of the day, and Amaro with the 1 carry for 5 yards. But the main thing so far is Bestie is 5 of 13 for 78 yards with 1 touchdown. So his completion percentage is down, but he did end up getting his yardage total with the 27-yarder and the 25-yard long 27-yard pass play and a 25-yard touchdown throw to Hazelhorst, which makes them their biggest receiver, or their largest receiver, with just 1 reception. I take that back. Boomsma has 2 receptions for 31 yards. He's got that long 27-yard pass play there at the end. And then Kenny, just 1 reception for 9 yards, and O'Brien has a catch for 17 yards. The one thing of note is Edness with 0 catches so far tonight. I know he's been targeted probably about 7 times, and the Kernels doing a good job on him. Some of them were overthrows, and some of them were he was just the guy in the vicinity when Bestie was dirting the ball anyway. But still good. 5 good, probably 4 pass defenses for the Kernels there against Edness for this first half. So other than that, then the only defensive thing of note is there was no sacks or anything of that nature, just a couple tackle for losses, and then the main pick six for Hazelhorst is pretty much the only stats of note for the defenders so far this evening.
Looking at those scores in 11AA, Sioux Falls, Washington defeated T Area 27-7. Here defeated Douglas 49-0. Aberdeen Central and Watertown scoreless at the half. Brookings leading Huron at the half 8-6. And Sturgis leading Spearfish at the half 13-7. So a couple of non-ranked teams beating some ranked teams so far in 11AA. Take a look at the playoffs down in 9-man. Let's first take a look at 9B. Number 1 seed Del Rapids St. Mary's. They get a big win over Irene Wakanda, 72-6. Close game at the half. Number 8 seed Kadoka and number 9 seed Corsica Stickney, Kadoka area with a 20-16 lead at the half. In the second quarter, number 4 seed Vulcan area leading Burke 47-16. 5 seed Sully Buttes leading Hitchcock-Tulare 34-0. The 2 seed Avon leading Oldham Ramona Rutland 44-0 in the second quarter. Sioux Falls Lutheran, big lead over Iroquois Lake Preston 42-6. At the half, 3 seed Coleman Egan 42-0 over Arlington. And Marion Selby area with a 20-0 lead over Canastota in the fourth quarter. In 9A, Wall, the number 1 seed, they defeated McIntosh 55-0. Castlewood, the 8 seed, leading Dupree 46-12. Phillip leading Estelaine Hendricks 22-8. Ipswich, the 5 seed, 58-8 over Harding County Bison. The 2 seed Warner leading Timberlake at the half 28-6. The 7 seed Howard, they're leading Centerville 22-14. The 3 seed Alcester Hudson leading Newbrook area 20-0. And the 6 seed Platte Geddes leading Lyman 28-14 at the half. Those last 4 were all at the half. In 9AA, Marion Freeman Academy all over Garrettson 59-7 in the second quarter. Britton Hecla loses to Kimball White Lake. Kimball White Lake, the 9th seed, the only higher seed to lose or to win. Kimball White Lake won 14-7. Hill City leading Great Plains Lutheran 23-0. Hamlin, the 5 seed, leading Scotland Meadow 57-0. Elkton Lake Benton, the 2 seed, leading DeSmet 49-20. Freiburg Early is the 7 seed. They're falling to Hanson, the 10 seed, 39-14. And then Parkston, the 3 seed, at the half, leading Bennett County 37-0. In 11B, 1 seed Elk Point Jefferson 35-6 over Flandreau. Sioux Valley and Parker tied at 8. Dual leading McCook Central Montrose 22-14 at the half. Wagner leading Chamberlain 27-0 at the half. St. Thomas More, the 2 seed, leading Hot Springs 17-7. Mount Vernon Plankington leading Woodbridge Product 32-12. Clarkville Lake 22, Groton area nothing. Woonsocket Weston Springs Sanborn Central trailing winner 20-12 in the fourth quarter. That'd be an 11 seed over a 6 seed if that holds up. As we get set here for the second half kickoff. Villanueva kicking it off. Back deep. Gage Schmidt, Hayden Allen, and Samari Wright. As the kick is going to be fielded by Gage Schmidt, but he bobbles it. He picks it up at the 13, gets it across the 20 out to the 22, and that'll be where the Kernels will start this drive here to start the second half.
Yeah, you'd like to see the adjustments for the Kernels. Probably most likely a little bit establish an identity here with running the ball up the field. That's what my adjustments would be coming out of halftime. You had best luck going straight at this defense, trying to catch some seams, just get some of them defensive linemen turn, their shoulders turn, and get those running backs running downhill into the second level. Pick up a first down or two, get it moving, get Yankton selling, getting committed to stopping that run right up the middle, and then go try to hit a play action pass over the top to Smith is how I would try to structure this drive if I could.
This time a pitch goes out, and it's going to be a gain of maybe 1 before he's grabbed from behind. It was held on by the jersey. It was Allen with the carry. He's in a gain of, like I said, gain of 1. He just basically, the jersey was grabbed and it just brought Allen to a halt.
Running in place pretty much like one of those big parachute weights.
2nd and 9 coming up. Looking to get something going here, trying to get on the board here in their final game of the season.
Kernels in the offset eye there.
Hazing back to throw, he avoids some pressure, throws it, and it's going to be knocked away. Trying to get it to Colton Smith, but good coverage there by Yankton.
Colton Smith is incomplete.
Ball's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Nice job by Hazing to avoid that rush a little bit and get that throw down the field. Tough catch there for Smith. Yeah, just pretty well a pass defended there for the Bucks. But yeah, nice Hazing, nice placement on the ball. But yeah, just a real tight window there, and really tough catch to bring in. Bucks defender was right on top of Smith as soon as he touched the ball.
Spread formation. Hazing looking to keep it himself. He pitches it out, and it's going to be fumbled. Not able to handle the pitches. Bessler and Yankton falls on it. Turnover on the Kernels.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 85,
Jacob Bivens with the recovery.
First down, Yankton.
For Yankton. Yankton is going to have the ball at the Kernel 19-yard line.
Yeah, just unfortunate there.
We've seen a lot of pitches, a lot of balls hit the dirt for the Kernels here tonight.
Yeah, I was just going to comment on that. They didn't keep their pitch relationship very good, and Hosen kind of rifled it over there to him when he was a little bit closer than that.
Solacek with the carry, takes it down to the 14, gain of 5.
Solacek for gain of 5.
Another touchdown.
Baylor Christensen
will
will
make
tackle.
it.
Second down.
And the extra point makes it a running clock situation for the second half. Solacek finds a hole, gets it across inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. They mark it right at the 5. It'll be first and goal for Yankton.
10-yard run there for Solacek. And yeah, the Yankton Bucks doing a great job. That right guard, number 77, Peyton Estes, he's doing a great job getting upfield. He's getting stock shoulders turning. That's huge, opening huge running lanes for Solacek.
He's going to take it all the way in. Touchdown Bucks. 3 plays.
Touchdown.
Goes 19 yards. Solacek's second touchdown of the game. This one, 5-yard touchdown. And it's now 34-0.
Yeah, just a great job. That drive was pretty much about the Yankton Bucks offensive line. Those guys up front, Conway, Walter, Bowman, Eustace, and Gaskins just did a great job creating holes.
Extra point is up and no good. So that makes it 34-0. No running clock.
Whatever touchdown.
So with 10-14 remaining, it's the Yankton Bucks 34, Mitchell nothing. We'll be back. You're watching Mitchell Kernel football on Mitchell Telecom 90 Sports.
If you've checked your financial statements lately, you're wondering if you're making the right choices. Since no one can totally predict where the markets are headed, Dice Financial can create a long-term, sensible investment plan that'll fit your individual needs and comfort level. Whether it's a college savings plan or planning for retirement, call the winning team at Dice Financial Services.
Securities and advisory services through Osaic Wealth Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Contact Dice Financial at 996-7171 or visit dicefinancial.com.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell Sports.
34-0, Yankton with the lead over the Mitchell Kernels.
Good drive by the Bucks there, and yeah, you can just kind of tell that they've really got the running game in tune now going into the playoff season. Weather can change at a moment's notice here during the playoffs, so they're doing a good job here getting that running game going, and it has been very impressive against a fairly sturdy, for a 1-7 team, or 1-6 team, our defensive line is competitive. I would say it's in the top half of the 11 AA teams, being able to stop the run. But yeah, just Yankton doing a tremendous job up front tonight.
Allen fields the kickoff at the 1-yard line, and again, great coverage. Only able to get just past the 15-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it at about the 17. So Mitchell, again, Yankton just doing it. Yeah, they got all facets of their game going right now.
Yeah, they do. This is just a clinic on complete football by a very good team here. Looking to fine-tune a few of their things here, and yeah, of all the teams we've seen come through, Joe Quinnell this year, just like you said earlier, this is by far the best one we've had.
Hazing under center, Allen in motion, hand off to Bessler. Bessler gets across the 20, out to the 22. Gain of 3 on first down.
Yeah, looking at the Bucks defensive alignment there. Their deepest guy has his heels on the 11 yards off the line of scrimmage. So yeah, Yankton just absolutely they had 9 guys in the box. The only 2 that weren't there was a guy out here on the corner covering Smith, and then the safety at 11 yards downfield. So
yeah, basically 8 guys in the box. Bessler gets the handoff again, and this time maybe a yard on the play. Out to the 24, sets up 3rd and 5.
Bessler for 2 yards. Carson Paul on the tackle.
Yeah, it's a tough day when you're running into that many defenders. They've pinched their tackles down inside. They're essentially running A guy right over center, and then one right over the guard, and then inside the other tackle. So it's just very difficult throwing.
The quick pass, it is going to get intercepted. Hazelhorst again. They tried to get a quick pass to LeBrun. On a look, goes over his head, and Hazelhorst comes up with his second interception of the game. Nearly was able to take it all the way in, but he gets tackled at the 21.
Yeah, Hazelhorst just there, tried to do a little pop pass to the tight end. I believe it was Smith on that right side. And yeah, just a little ball, a little bit overthrown. And that's the one mistake you can't make in the middle of the field, is leaving the ball high. And Hazelhorst there, just the opportunity to not take that ball for an interception.
Slotcheck with a good hole up the middle. He's got a first down, gain of 11 on first down there. It's going to set up first and 10 from the 11-yard line.
Tackle. First down.
Offense resets. And yeah, their hurry-up offense is doing a great job.
Slotcheck again with the carry. This time down close to the 5. They're going to spot him right at the 5, it looks like. Gain of 6.
Hazer for gain of 5.
Actually, it's going to be second and goal.
Tackle. Second down and goal.
They did spot that last one at the 10. There's a cutback by a different running back, Easton Fesser. But he stopped after just a couple yard gain. It's going to be third and goal from the 3.
Yeah, Slotcheck could probably use a break. Yeah, Slotcheck doing just a great job catching a well-earned breather there. Letting Fesser in here get a couple runs.
Another run by Fesser, and he's going to get stopped short again. He's going to be down at the 2. He's going to set up fourth down.
Hazer again on the carry. Flag on the play.
Flag is thrown. Oh,
I didn't even see it get thrown.
A face mask. Second personal foul for a face mask by Colton Smith. That's going to set up first and goal from the 1.
Yeah, let's say, the only penalty yardage is only 1 yard, but the first down is the real issue there.
There's going to be a false start on Yankton there. So that's going to push them back to the 6. That's the second penalty.
Second false start penalty on that.
That's all they've had, isn't it?
The 2 false start penalties is what they've had. The 1 illegal snap and then the false start now.
Oh yeah. Okay. So 3 overall.
Three overall, and then the kicker had a false start. How do we forget that one?
Hand off to Fesser. He's got a hole on the left side. He goes into the end zone. Touchdown Bucks. It's now 40-0. Yankton with the lead. Fesser with the 6-yard touchdown run.
Nice job there by that offensive line. That left side over there. Conway did a great job picking up a single block on the defensive end over there. Getting him pitched out, and then Walter did a great job getting upfield, getting a nice block on, I believe it was LeBrun on that side. And yeah, just good running and a nice cut by Kessler off that.
Extra point is blocked by the Kernels. I believe that was Colton Smith that got his hand up and got the block. So it remains 40-0. Yankton with the lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching the Kernels on 90 Sports.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Central Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell Sports.
Yankton with a 6-play drive? That many?
Yeah, it was 6 plays by the time they had 3 down there in the goal-to-go situation. Yep.
Fessler with a 6-yard touchdown run. It took just a minute 34 to go 22 yards. Fessler with a 6-yard touchdown run. The extra point was no good. It's 40-0. Yankton with the lead. We'll have running clock here for probably the remainder of the game.
Yep.
Nueva kicks it off. And it's going to be fielded by Allen at the 2. And this time he gets it to the 20. They're going to spot him, looks like at the 21, and that'll be where Mitchell will start this drive.
Yeah, Kernels ended up catching a really good team here.
21 yards.
Playing really good football. I think this team, this version of the Yankton Bucks could play with pretty well anybody in the state. They have everything clicking. Their special teams, their kick coverage has been absolutely flawless. They more or less the special teams rush play so much they essentially got a blocked punt, and then just able to convert every opportunity they have, they've converted into points.
Hazing going to keep it himself. He's going to gain 4 yards out across the 25. Actually give him 5 out to the 26. They spread it out wide. Hazing just took it on a quarterback lead.
Second down.
Yeah, Yankton hopefully with
marking at the 25, so it was a 4-yard gain for Hazing.
Yeah, Yankton with Huron behind here, starting in the second half there. Yankton hoping to be able to try to catch that 1 seed.
Yeah, Yankton the only team so far to beat Mitchell. There's a flag. The pass is thrown over to Colton Smith, and definitely the guy in his face the entire time, Miles Drotzman. And a pass interference going to be called on Yankton.
Yeah, was face guarding Smith pretty well the whole way, and then the ball got in the air, he just tried pushing, grabbed him and ran him off the field. So very easy call for the officials.
We have 2 fouls on the play, one for both teams. Holding. Pass interference. Defense, number 15.
Holding penalty called on Mitchell, so it's an offsetting, so it's going to still be 2nd and 6. The referees might cut out on who, when he was announcing who held. I didn't see that flag come down.
I thought I heard a 6 in there somewhere, and the only person that doesn't leave in trouble is Shelsky.
Yeah. So and Boston is 50.
So there you go.
Hazing gonna run again. He just dropped right away. He just clotheslined and flung down. Boy, he had nowhere to go. As soon as he took off, and it was just a straight quarterback run. Coming in, Grace Gaskins comes in and just takes him for a 4-yard loss. The 6'4", 285-pound nose tackle for Yankton. He's a horse.
Yeah, he is.
He looks like a football player.
Yeah, he's nose tackle material. Yeah, he looks good. He stays low. He fires out well. Watched him a little bit here. He does a nice job. He pretty much requires a double team on the inside there.
Pressure coming, a screen pass. They get it to Bessler. Bessler across the 30 and out across the 35. There's the fumble. Bessler fumbled the ball, and it's recovered by Yankton. Yankton's going to recover the ball at the Mitchell 35-yard line. Bessler had the first down, but lost it going down after he was hit. And another turnover on the Kernels.
Yeah, tough break there by Kernels. Yeah, Bessler's kind of he was getting swung down a little bit. He was kind of a circling tackle, and just Yankton did a good job tackling the football, and as Bessler was going down, the defender had his hand on top of it and just ripped it clean out of his hands.
So 3:15 remaining. Yankton calls a timeout. 3:15 remaining in the third quarter. Yankton leading 40-0. We'll be back at 30. You're watching the Kernels on 90 Sports.
You're committed to building relationships, to exceeding expectations, to serving your community. Choose a financial partner that shares your vision and your values. For 130 years, we've stood by South Dakotans. We've been there, we'll be there. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West, member FDIC.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell Sports.
The third turnover of the second half on 3 possessions. It's been a fumble, an interception, and now a second fumble. Yankton has the ball at the Mitchell 35-yard line, leading 40-0. And we do have a new quarterback in for Yankton, Jackson Cadera. Number 12 in at quarterback for Yankton. As they lead 40-0, 3:15 remaining in the third quarter. We have a running clock, the remaining of the game. As the handoff goes and got for a loss. Luke Brood with the tackle for a loss. Running the football was Jolton Reibnitzhahn.
Reibnitzhahn on the carry, loss of 2.
Give it big, a 2-yard loss on the play.
Tackle, 2nd and 12.
So second team in for Yankton. Looks like even pretty much up and down the offensive line. It's all new players for Yankton as well.
Yeah, marked difference in size here, it looks like.
2nd and 12. Hahn again with the handoff. Drugged down from behind by Colton Smith after a 2-yard gain.
Reibnitzhahn on the carry.
It'll set up 3rd and 10.
Colton Smith on the tackle. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, the Yankton Bucks here now, especially with this 40-point lead, you would have to think that they're in no injuries to the starting lineup.
Pass is going to be picked up by Mitchell at the 20. He threw it across the field. And coming away with the interception is Ethan Clamp. So the first turnover of the game for Yankton. Ethan Clamp with the interception.
Nice job there by him. It was kind of just running a deep quarter zone there with LeBrun underneath him. And yeah, he was just able to stay back and wasn't ever challenged by the receiver getting by him, so he was just able to keep his eyes on the quarterback. And as soon as that ball went in the air, he made a fantastic break on the ball, beat the receiver, ran the receiver's route for him, and got the Kernels set up here with their first turnover of the night.
At the Mitchell 22, handoff. Again, one of those slow developing runs. Luke LeBrun, no gain on the play.
Kylan O'Connor.
Under a minute to play in the third quarter. Last year, Yankton down in Yankton. Yankton, I believe it was like 60 or 70 to nothing.
Okay.
Or maybe to 8.
Yep.
At the last game of the year last year. And there's a pitch out to Allen. Allen's going to gain about 3 on the play.
Allen on the carry. Gain of 3 yards, tackle made by Hirschman.
Market improvement for the Kernels over that.
3rd down.
Yeah, the offense here just trying to chew up some clock. Probably be the last play of the third quarter with 15 seconds here.
See if they even have to snap it here before the end of the third quarter.
Don't look like. In fact, Judge's hand isn't in the air, so this may be the end of the...
They do. That is the end of the third quarter. As Yankton with a 40-0 lead here over the Kernels. We'll be back for the final frame after this. You're watching Mitchell Kernel Football, Mitchell Telecom, 90 Sports.
Tailgating before the big game? Planning an unforgettable wedding or graduation? Or is it time for your annual office event? At Rentals for You, Mitchell's family-owned rental shop, will have you ready for any occasion. Our fill and chill tables keep the party cool, and our extensive stock of tables and chairs gives everyone a place to gather. Tablecloths, coolers, and enclosed trailer. You can quickly and easily rent them all on our convenient website, rentalsforusd.com. Contact Rentals for You for your next event.
You're committed to building relationships, to exceeding expectations, to serving your community. Choose a financial partner that shares your vision and your values. For 130 years, we've stood by South Dakotans. We've been there, we'll be there. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West, member FDIC.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell sports.
We're back to start the final frame of the season for the Kernels this year as they trail Yankton 40-0. Again, the Kernels have a lot to look up for the next couple of seasons. They got some good young players. Hazing takes the snap, pitches it out. Vessler again drops the pitch, and he's going to recover it, and it's going to be dropped for just no gain on the play. Again, they're good pitches. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Is the ball icy?
Apparently. Oh, I mean, my fingers are cold, but I'm old, so I would think that they should be fine. Yeah, no, that was a perfect pitch. I mean, it was even like the finer coaching points you used to hear about Huskers football, how the pitch was actually out in front of him, so it kind of forced him to put his foot in the ground and cut straight up field. I mean,
Kernels going for it here on 4th down and 6. Hazing pitches it to LeBrun, inside pass. LeBrun's got the first down, across the 35 out to the 36. So it'll be a first down for the Kernels.
A nice shovel pass there. Good instinctive run by LeBrun. Yeah, nice cut inside the inside linebackers, find to put his foot in the ground, get upfield. Nice 8-yard gain. Yeah, the Kernels here just repping some offense here, just looking forward, getting that offensive line a little bit of work.
Pitch out. Here's Allen. Got a little bit of a hole, gets good gain on first down. Gain of about 9 yards out to the 45. So good gain there for Caden Allen. Senior playing his final game as a Kernel.
Yeah, this is much more kind of what Kernel football has looked like throughout the year. Power running the ball.
Comes that reverse pitch to Allen to LeBrun, and LeBrun gets the first down, gain of 7 on the play into Yankton territory for just the second time in the game.
Yeah, the Kernels there, Yankton blitz the linebacker, Kylan O'Connor, and yeah, just a perfect play called into that blitz. They were running a quick pitch off to the left side, and that linebacker had responsibility up the middle. Just a huge opening for Allen there for that nice first down run.
Handoff to, I believe that was Baylor Christensen, number 40.
Baylor Christensen on carry.
Christensen, he's in gain on first down. He's going to gain 6 yards on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, they pulled stock over there from his right guard position, just essentially a guard leap play on that inside handoff for Christensen from the wing position there, and good run up the field, good first down.
Christensen again gets the handoff from the fullback position, and he's going to get to the 40. It's going to set up 3rd and 2.
Christensen gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Stokes on the tackle. 3rd down.
Christensen, another sophomore. You got Shelsky is a sophomore. Ethan Plamp is a sophomore. Nolan Widstrom is a sophomore. Talked about Hazing being a sophomore. I mean, there's still a lot of youth coming in. There's a pitch out to Allen. Allen's got the first down. That's a great job by Hazing. He took a big hit, but he pitched it at the perfect time. Allen able to control the pitch and down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Kernels.
First down, Kernels.
Yeah, nice pitch. Got it right up where you could see it. And that was actually a very good run by Allen, negotiating all that traffic. He cut that back inside and was able to squeeze through a couple defenders, pick up that first down. He had contact before he had the yard to gain. Nice run and a good decision by Hazing.
Hazing fakes the handoff. He's got a man wide open. Caught is LeBrun. 9-yard gain on the play. Actually, they spot him after an 8-yard gain.
8 and 9 yards.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Kernels.
Nice waggle play for setup. They use that to set up LeBrun from his wingback position. Fake the dive play, and he gets upfield, gets that deep crosser, and then with Smith running inside skinny post. Great job by Hazing taking the guaranteed yards there for 8 yards. 8 yards to LeBrun. Get up something 2nd and manageable.
Hazing hands it off. With it is Allen. Allen is going to be stopped about a yard short, just a gain of 1, so it'll be 3rd and 1 for the Kernels.
Allen for gain of 1. Connor in on the tackle. 3rd down.
Clock down to 6:40 and running. It's already over a 7-minute drive here for the Kernels.
Yeah, the numbers get a little skewed with the running clock here.
Well, I mean, it would be a running. Yeah, I mean, they've been running it the whole time. There hasn't been any stoppages at all. As there's a big handoff. Christensen's got a hole. He's inside the 20, inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Another first down for the Kernels. And the Kernels get in from when they're in the red zone.
Yeah, very nice quick hitting play there.
First down, Kernels.
Kernels had even a lot of success with that play in the first half. That quick hitting fullback dive play where they get that double team on that interior nose tackle. Interior nose tackle, Drace Gaskins, get him turned a little bit and then able to get upfield.
Hazing pitches it out. Caden Allen inside the 10-5. Still on his feet. He's going to get stopped at about the 4-yard line. 1st and goal coming up here for the Kernels. Kernels trying to get on the scoreboard here. After trailing 40-0.
Yankton 4-yard line.
This is where we've seen the Kernels just not able to get into the end zone when they've had goal to go, but they are going up against the 2nd team of Yankton right now. With most of the Mitchell starters still out there.
Yeah, they got a few.
Well, they do have some different linemen out there, though. See that Owen Shelsky, I don't believe is in.
No, I don't believe so either.
There's the inside pitch, little reverse play again. LeBrun with the carry, he's going to gain maybe a yard on the play. Again, pitch to Allen, hand off to LeBrun from Allen.
Yeah, inside, it's kind of a short, quick counter reverse type play with a little handoff. They had success with it a few times in a few games, but it seems these last few games that's been scouted pretty well, and it doesn't
when we tried it in goal to go, it's just too slow developing, and they get the defensive or is able to get there.
Yeah, with the defensive backs.
Pitch out to Allen. Allen's going to go in and score. Touchdown, Kernels. Caden Allen, the senior, gets a 3-yard touchdown run. Kernels are on the board, 40-6.
Nice run there by Allen, able to break a couple tackles. Good individual effort by him there. Broke 2 tackles for sure, and he's able to dive into the end zone. A nice way to send him off with the touchdown.
Extra point by Hunter McGee is up and good. And it's 40-7. Yankton with the lead with 4:15 remaining in the ball game. That drive took, let's see, It took 9 minutes and 7 seconds on that drive to go 76 yards for the Kernels as they got their first touchdown of the game. Caden Allen 3-yard touchdown run. We'll just keep it here as the Kernels trail 40 to 7.
Kernels doing the offense there looked pretty good with a mismatch of it's kind of was mostly a few of the players, a few of the starters were out, but majority in there, probably about 8 out of the 11 were the starters. So Kernels' offensive line looked good. Did a nice job getting everything blocked up, allowed the action to happen. Just very few negative plays, which is what the Kernels need to do to have consistent scoring drives.
Kick goes deep, fielded at the 12, across the 25, and stopped right at about the 26.
Adam Camshaw's kickoff return by number 86.
It was Camshaw with the return.
Kernels here looking to get the defense off the field, hold the Bucks back to just get in ball control here. You'd like to think the Bucks are going to just run the football here, try to get this taken care of, get this out of here.
Tackle for a loss, yard loss on the play. Good job coming up and making the tackle
on for no gain
by Rocky Clark. Actually, no gain on the play, they call it. First time we've seen Yankton huddle.
Yeah. Apparently it's the hurry-up offense isn't practiced quite as much for the second string.
Pass is knocked away by Luke LeBrun. Again, the quarterback, Jackson Cadera.
86 rounds is incomplete.
Cadera threw a nice ball there. Decent amount of zip on it. Yankton Bucks were commenting how young they were here. Not real sure what all the ages of these kids are, but they're substantially smaller than, especially in the backfield, than starting.
Yeah. Well, the starters are mostly seniors.
Yes,
You mentioned that. Very senior-heavy lineup for the Bucks. Cadera rolling to his right, looking to throw. He's under pressure and fumbles it. And it's going to be recovered by Yankton.
I believe that was Fosness right there with the strip.
Trouble on the play, recovered by Round.
So that's going to set up 4th and 10 for Yankton. 2 minutes remaining, so Yankton's punting unit comes out. Win at 45. And not able to handle it is the punter, so the Kernels are going to start the possession. No one's actually got the ball yet. It's inside the 20, so Kernels will have it at the Yankton 19-yard line.
Yeah, not sure how all that worked out, but yeah, the ball never was really recovered. It was just blown dead.
With a minute 15, the clock still runs. So the Kernels maybe 1, maybe 2 plays here. Try to get in the end zone one final time this season. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Hazing under center, I formation. Pitch to Allen. Allen gets it out across the 20. down to the 16. Actually, that's number 41. That's Nolan Widstrom. His first carry. Gain of about 4. As with 30 seconds. This will probably be the final play. Hazing, throwing it to Cows. Cows, incomplete. Alex Cows, or Avery Cows, a 5'7" senior, trying to get him the ball. They had it.
So he had his hands on it, just broke up at the end there by Yankton.
And that's going to end the ball game. As so close for Avery Cows to get a touchdown here. The final snap of his high school career. But Yankton comes away with the win, 40-7 here at Joe Quinn Field. Mitchell falls to 1-7 on the year. 1-8 on the year. And Yankton improves to 7-2 on the year. As Yankton wins 40-7, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back and run through the scoring and stats after this. You're watching Mitchell Kernel football on Mitchell Telecom 90 Sports.
Tailgating before the big game? Planning an unforgettable wedding or graduation? Or is it time for your annual office event? At Rentals for You, Mitchell's family-owned rental shop, will have you ready for any occasion. Our fill and chill tables keep the party cool, and our extensive stock of tables and chairs gives everyone a place to gather. Tablecloths, coolers, and enclosed trailer. You can quickly and easily rent them all on our convenient website, rentalsforusd.com. Contact Rentals for You for your next event.
You're committed to building relationships, to exceeding expectations, to serving your community. Choose a financial partner that shares your vision and your values. For 130 years, we've stood by South Dakotans. We've been there, we'll be there. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West, member FDIC.
Welcome to Channel 90, your home for Mitchell sports.
If we zoom on the M only.
Welcome back here at Joe Quinn Field as the Mitchell Kernels fall to the number 2 ranked Yankton Bucks, 40-7 here in the final game of the regular season, final game of the season for the Kernels, final game of the regular season for the Yankton Bucks as they will head to the playoffs, looking to they're at least going to be the 2 seed, possibly yet the number 1 seed, as Huron right now trailing Brookings with just starting the fourth quarter, 14-6 in Brookings. So if Brookings is able to hold off and get the win over Huron, Yankton might have a shot to be the number 1 seed in the 11AA playoffs. But here tonight, it was all Yankton. They started off with a 3-and-out. Mitchell, they're pursuing their next possession, turned the ball over on downs after they got into Yankton territory. And then from then on, Yankton just went on a tear. It was a 8-play, 63-yard drive. Salacek with a 6-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good, and it was 7-0 with 3:55 remaining in the first quarter. Mitchell then 3-and-out, and then a short punt of only 6 yards. And Yankton just takes a minute 46 to go 28 yards in 5 plays. It was a Tegan LaCroix 3-yard touchdown, and it was 14-0 after the extra point. The ensuing possession on 3rd down and long, Mitchell's Brady Hazing throws an interception, the first of 2 for Cale Hazelhorst. This first one, he ran all the way back 31 yards for the score. Extra point was good, and with 10:59 remaining in the second quarter, it was 21-0 Yankton. Both teams traded a couple of punts, and then Yankton ends up going 5 plays in only 58 seconds, goes 72 yards. It was a 25-yard touchdown pass from Tate Bestie, the quarterback, to Cale Hazelhorst. His second touchdown, the extra point was good, and with 47 seconds remaining in the first half, it was 28-0, and that's where it ended at the half. Mitchell got the ball to start the second half, but their first 3 possessions all ended in turnovers. The first one was a fumble And Yankton recovered at the Mitchell 19. It just took 3 plays before Jace Solacek went in on a 5-yard touchdown run. The extra point was no good, and it was 34-0 at that point. 3-play, 19-yard drive in 46 seconds. The next drive from Mitchell, Cale Hazelhorst got his second interception. He was stopped at the Mitchell 17, and it took just 5 plays after that, and it was Easton Fesser, backup running back. He goes in from 6 yards out. Extra point was no good. Was no good again. Was blocked, and it was 40-0 at that point. Kernels then fumbled it on their next possession, but then Ethan Plant got an interception on Yankton's ensuing possession from backup quarterback Jackson Kudera. And then Mitchell was able to take that. It was a 9-minute, 7-minute drive. It went 76 yards. It was capped off by Caden Allen getting a touchdown in his final Mitchell High School career from 3 yards out. The extra point was good by Hunter McGee, his final point as a Kernel, and it was 40-7, and that's where we end here as the Kernels tried one last pass into the end zone to Avery Kaus, the 5'7", 140-pound senior. He had it, but he just lost it on the way down when he hit the ground, fell incomplete, and that was the last play of the game as Yankton gets the win 40-7. Yankton improves to 7-2. At least the second seed for the 11AA playoffs. Mitchell ends their season at 1-8. We'll take a look here with Tyler with the final stats of the ball game.
We'll start with the Kernels in their rushing attack. It was Allen with the leading ball carrier here, 13 carries, 61 yards, and that 1 touchdown. Then it was Bessler with 9 carries for 23 yards. LeBrun with 7 carries, 22 yards. And then Hazing, was 6 carries for 8 yards. And then for passing, Hazing was 7 of 13 with 1 interception for 84 yards. And leading receiver was LeBrun with 3 catches for 30 yards. Smith with 1 reception for 27 yards. And Bessler with 2 receptions for 21 yards. That's the offensive statistics for the Kernels. And then as for the Yankton Bucks, which switched their identity here a little bit, mostly leaned on the run game so far with Sadalik with 17 rushes for 95 yards and 2 touchdowns. Fesser, the backup running back, had 3 carries, 10 yards, and a touchdown. And Best also contributed 2 carries for 16 yards. And then passing was kind of an off performance for Best. For Bestie, he was only 5 of 13 for 82 yards and the 1 touchdown pass. That touchdown, that 25-yard strike to Hazelhorst was his only reception of the game. Boomsma had 2 catches for 31 yards, O'Brien with a catch for 17, and Kenny with 1 catch for 9 yards. Will be all the scoring, and Kadera left 0 for 1, the backup quarterback.
So the Kernels end their season 1-8 on the year. Quick score of note, Brookings has extended their lead now over here on 15-6 with about 9 minutes remaining in the ball game. So we'll see what happens in 11AA. It'll be interesting. There's a lot of teams that have a chance right now. If I had to pick a favorite, I would definitely take Yankton as my favorite in the 11AA playoffs. But there's probably about 5 or 6 teams that could definitely have a shot at competing and at least getting to the dome.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, any of those teams, turnover here or there, it's going to be super close. The top 4 teams, anybody's got a shot. It's all just going to depend on what team shows up what night, and going to be a super competitive and fun playoff series. Fun playoffs to watch for the AA. Unfortunately for Mitchell, that's what they will be doing, is watching them.
Well, again, another season here in the books for Mitchell Telecom's coverage here on 90 Sports of Mitchell High School football. We'll be back. Well, we'll continue on with John Moeller doing a volleyball. Hopefully we'll see the Kernel volleyball continues their success. Right now, ranked 5 in AA volleyball. Lost their first match and snapped their 7-game winning streak on Tuesday up in Aberdeen, but looking to get back on the winning things here their next time out. We'll continue to have that here on Mitchell Telecom 90 Sports. And then in December, we'll be back at the Corn Palace and at Mitchell High School for Mitchell basketball for both the girls and the boys with myself, Lyle Johnson. But again, Tyler, thank you for helping me out again this year. Appreciate it. You do a good job.
It's always a pleasure. So do you, Lyle.
So for Tyler, I am Lyle Johnson saying good night from Joe Quinnell Field.
It's good to know your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is always there. For generations, we've powered the growth of our community. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever to provide affordable energy you can depend on and keep you connected to what matters most, now and for generations to come.